Okay, we're going to start out with the neck exercises here, and this is going to be the first one that we're going to do. So we're going to lay on here, put the noodle or a rolled up towel underneath our head so we have a slight elevation change. And you can lay in this position if your back and your spine is really tight. Just lay here and allow those muscles to start loosening up and not be so knotted. And you're always diaphragmatically breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth, and you can just be regular breaths here. And putting your tongue near the top of your mouth is very helpful to relax your jaw and encourage that diaphragmatic breathing. So with this exercise, you're going to very slightly lift your head up off of the noodle while you're breathing, and then relax. And then you're going to bounce your head, so it's just little movements. Every time you come from a position, you're going to slightly bounce your head to release that tension that has built up in the muscle that you're working on. So right here, I feel some tension. So I'm going to raise my head slightly off of the noodle. I'm breathing. I'm not activating any other muscles other than the ones that have to make the movement to lift my head up. So I'm also lifting my head straight up. My chin is going straight towards the ceiling. I am not trying to curl my head like this. This is the movement that I am not trying to do. I am going straight up with my chin and my head straight up to the ceiling. Okay. So I found another spot. So I'm just slightly, just as soon as those muscles engage, that's where you stop. And you're going to breathe through that, and then you're going to relax. Completely allow everything to relax. And then if you feel that tension built up, it's time to move. So you kind of bounce your head over to the opposite side. That allows all that muscle that was tightening up to release. You don't want to get it too tight, and you definitely don't want to do an exercise and get everything built up and then whip your head over. You're gonna have a pull, and it's not going to be good. So you have to carefully unload that as you're coming away from it. Okay? So you can also turn your head to the side here and lift your ear more straight to the ceiling, and you're going to be working the muscles along here. And I am definitely talking throughout this exercise, but I should be breathing. I'm just slightly lifting here. Hold it for about 5-10 seconds max, and then relax. And if you feel like you can do it again, you don't have that much muscle tension built up, then repeat. And then you can move to another position. I would do this do the neck and just explore on both sides for a minimum of 15 minutes, possibly even 30 minutes, because the longer you keep exploring, the more you're going to find. So we're going to move to the next exercise. So here, now you're going to be laying flat on the floor. You're going to tuck your chin down You're going to try to get your head, the bottom of your head right here. You're trying to stretch it out. So you're trying to stretch those neck muscles out, and then you're going to push your head into the floor while you're breathing. You are not tensing up any other muscles on purpose. You're breathing throughout this, and you're just pushing down into the floor with the strength of the muscles that are activating. And you're only pushing down about 30%, maybe 40%. You are definitely not trying to, go to 100% push down. You're not trying to hurt anything. All we're doing with these exercises is trying to contract the muscles. As the only thing with the IDS exercises is contracting the muscle. So turn your head to 11 o'clock and repeat. You're going to push down, and then move to 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and now we're back at 12 o'clock. Try to stretch it out even farther. Try to tilt that head and get it even farther up. So you're in this newer range of motion, and you're going to push down again. Hold for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay. So that's getting the muscles right along our spine. So, and this is helping those muscles lengthen and extend their range of motion, which then they're going to start getting stronger in that new range of motion, which is also going to help us straighten our posture. When those muscles along the neck are lengthened and strengthened, we're most definitely going to be able to hold our chin, tuck our chin in, and hold our posture straighter. Okay, so now this is the new exercise to lengthen the muscles along the side of the neck here. So the exercise with the half foam roller, we were lifting our neck up. We were tightening these muscles and then relaxing, which is releasing the tension. It's also strengthening the muscles that lift our head up. Well, now we're going to lengthen, just like we did along the back of our neck. Now we're going to lengthen these muscles along the side. So we're going to cradle our head, and then we're just going to turn. We can use our hand to guide our head just a little bit to create enough tension. All right, so I got some tension here. Now I'm going to relax. I'm going to start breathing and allow my neck to just relax. And then while I'm in this position, I'm going to turn my head just slightly. I mean, as you can see, I'm barely turning. All I'm trying to do is activate and lengthen those muscles while it's in that position. And then I'm going to go to the other side, create some tension, relax, and then start turning my head again. While there is extended range of motion. And I'm not just trying to turn my head with my hands. It's important that you're using your neck muscles to turn your neck, because we need those muscles to fire as it's turning, not just moving it with our hands. So we're going to go back here again. Relax, get that stretch, get an extended range of motion. And now we're going to, and you don't even have to use your hands to turn your head. You can also just turn your head into your hands. So your hands are kind of keeping your head in this extended range of motion while you are flexing these muscles. Back here, we're going to turn the head. So now we're activating those scalenes, those muscles along the side of our neck. Now we're activating them while they're stretched. And you can even, if you feel like you need to get a little stretch here, you can do that as well. So the other important thing is to remember you can do this any time of the day. Anytime you have muscle spasms along the neck and it's just really tight for some reason, you may not even, it just might be a bad day, you might have slept wrong. You can always take your fingers and find the tightest knot, the tightest area of that muscle, and press. Use these two fingers and press hard. I'm going to do this side here. So find a tight area and then press. And you're going to hold that for 10 seconds. And you can even put a little stretch on it using the rest of your hand to push your head up. And then you're going to release. And in only 2 seconds, 3 seconds, you can start finding another tight spot. You can go to the base of your neck, you can go anywhere along your neck, even underneath right here, anywhere. You can press, if it's tight, you can press and hold it, and that will get it to release. Now this is not the same as IDS. It's just going to allow get the muscles to relax, but this is not activating and contracting them. So the last neck exercise I did want to show, this is a little variation of the side neck exercise that I had shown before, but now it's without a pillow, and you're basically just allowing your head to relax. And you just keep slowly lifting up. And you're breathing through this, so only you're not engaging all the muscles in your neck to lift it up. Eventually, if you start exploring and find the tightest area and then slowly lift up, keep breathing out so your neck starts extending and lengthening. The more your neck starts lengthening, the more you're going to start finding muscles along here that were tight or weak. And then you're going to just slightly lift it up where it's activating and hold it, and then relax. Let it stretch, and then lift up again. And you can even turn your neck, tilt it. Okay, So that is all the neck exercises in one.